Paramatma or Paratattva cannot be captured by speech or by the mind, because these are finite and Paramatma is infinite. So if one has to communicate or one has to be able to express something about the infinite, one has to experience that state of infinity. So that is the I would say foundation trick where I really wanted to begin in terms of, even before we look at Valmiki's Rama and Vyasa's Krishna, how do we look at Valmiki and Vyasa? Do we look at them as just kavis? What is the language that we use when we address them? When we understand the reverence that is required for them, then we will be able to understand how they approach the works. As Pankaj ji very beautifully put it, it's not about learning about the text, it's learning from the text. And these are two people who have left us with texts that can become lighthouses in our own journeys. So if you look at catching Rama and Krishna, there are three avatars of Paramatma that are believed to be Purna avatars. They're not believed to be, they are Purna avatars. One is Narasimha avatara, one is Rama avatara, and third is Krishna avatara. These three avatars are also the hardest to catch because the complete tattvam, complete paratattvam is present in these three avatars. Now if it's hard to catch, imagine trying to actually express this. Imagine trying to communicate about this avatar to other beings. They're so hard to catch that even when that avatar has taken a form as it did last night, when that avatar was standing in front of his mother and she tried to tie him up to a stone behind her, she was not able to. And every time she tried, the rope that she was holding, Yashoda was holding, that rope was exactly 2 fingers space short. No matter what she did, she kept thinking, I am tying my child. There are two problematic words there, I and my. It is only when that I and the my went that Yashoda was able to finally catch him. So when you take this idea that with Paramatma there is no I and my, it is Valmiki and Vyasa who completely dissolved themselves into the spirit of the epics that they wrote. And when we understand that, we will be able to see their works from a whole new angle, beyond, inclusive, but also beyond the scope of just great literature. So with that, I invite you to take that journey. This is just a scratch on the surface.